I don't even know how to begin this video. Like, I specifically told you that I wasn't gonna make a video on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and regarding its leaks and rumors, but it appears like some legitimate information has surfaced. Although it hasn't been stated by Activision, it's all over the place, and it's good news and bad news. But I think the bad news is a lot worse than the good news. It's so bad that I have been surfacing Twitter for about an hour and a half. I mean, I haven't even brushed my teeth because I've been on Twitter waiting for more info to come on. Like, I got that morning breath, you know, that morning breath that literally smells like fucking shit. Hence the fact that I have a Diet Coke in my hands right now. In the last video we made about MW2 Remastered, there was a listing in Italy, Amazon Italy, and it was $25, and we were all literally just amused at the fact that it was only $25 and nothing more. I mean, it was so cheap that we thought it was just bullshit, right? Like, we thought it was BS. It was probably, I keep getting this error code. I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro. Apparently, the reason why that listing was only $25 was because Call of Duty, get this, man, all right? I think there's a method to this madness, and I want to talk about it. Hopefully, I can play a fucking game here, because yo, what the fuck am I supposed to play right now? I'm literally just gonna play, like, I mean, 5 bots. Put them on recruit. This is literally where I'm at right now. I have to play on a fucking private match to pretend that I'm playing online. It's just fucking ridiculous. So here's the rumor. Call of Duty MW2 Remastered, okay, is gonna be coming out. That is pretty much a certain fact that it will be a game, and you will be able to play that game sometime this year. The reason why it was $25 is, get it? Here's the plot twist. You ready for this? It doesn't have fucking multiplayer, man. Gotta love them bots. Now, I really do want to think that there is some type of method to this madness. There is different scenarios, different possibilities as to why they're doing this. One being the most obvious. They probably don't even have the multiplayer ready, but they want to start hyping you up for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. I don't know if it's due to the fact that World War II is dying off so quickly and they were having, or they had such high hopes for this game and it flopped once again. I don't know what it really is. I don't know if now they're also trying to get into that every 6-month cycle, kind of like more consistent update content type of schedule, kind of like what Fortnite has been doing. So I feel like that's the new trend within this whole like gaming community, especially for games that have microtransactions and have multiplayer stuff. Obviously examples such as Call of Duty, Fortnite, Battlefield, etc, etc. Again, Fortnite is really putting kind of like a guideline, rules and regulations for instant success out here. That's literally what it seems like. But that could be one of the reasons multiplayer is not ready. Now, that's if the multiplayer is not ready, which I want to believe they're going to bring a multiplayer. Call of Duty is not Call of Duty without a multiplayer, and especially the most revolutionary multiplayer experience in all of Call of Duty, MW2. If they don't bring that back, that is just fire whoever's making these decisions, because whether you liked MW2 or you didn't, you got to agree to the fact that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was the most revolutionary Call of Duty experience for multiplayer. COD 4 was the first one to introduce kill streaks and all that crazy stuff, perks, etc, etc. But Call of Duty 4 was very locked. You felt like you were locked in some sort of just class setup, or you had X, Y, and Z kill streaks, and that's it. You were locked. Then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and you had all this freedom, and that's what literally skyrocketed the franchise, right? Like, it just boomed after that. If you do not bring that multiplayer experience, and you do not remaster, but you remaster the campaign, then my friends, what the fuck is you smoking? I don't know, man. That's another reason that it could be, is that, yeah, maybe they really just don't have the multiplayer ready and they're trying to bring it and then probably bring the multiplayer later on, similar to what they did with Modern Warfare Remastered. This could either be a kind of tactic that they're trying to do, or they really just don't have the multiplayer ready. But then again, why would you be releasing the game with no multiplayer? So I want to lean towards the fact that this is some type of tactic, if you might say. Another reason that they could be doing this is, and it could be the smartest one, but yet I don't know why they would do it. Now, this is just me thinking here. Reserve Black Ops 4 to get Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer access. I mean, it would make sense, I think. And if not access, get early access. I mean, it's kind of like Modern Warfare Remastered. I really don't remember right now, right off the bat. I mean, I do recall the Modern Warfare Remastered has something along those lines that was exclusive. And then they ended up bringing it out later on or whatnot, a couple months after the game was already out to the public. But yeah, that could be a big pre-order bonus to pre-order BO4, and you get Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer early, I guess. Or the last and final, which, I mean, I want to lean towards the fact that it's not this, but hey, you never know. They're trying to milk the cow. I mean, $25 for the campaign. I'm sorry, the campaign probably 20 bucks. At most. $25, that's what they're charging. I mean, don't get me wrong. Modern Warfare 2's campaign was probably one of the best, like, if not the best campaign ever. So many legendary characters and so many hardships and so much, like, joy and so much sadness in the campaign all mixed into one, which was really fucking crazy. Yes, I know I'm going off right here, right? Your boy about to drop a nuke. Yo, you gotta love them bots, bro. So they charged $25 for the campaign. Again, that's why we saw the listing in Italy, Amazon, why it was so cheap. We thought that it was fake, but apparently it's because it was just a campaign. And then after that, then you'll probably get... Oh. After that, you'll probably get the multiplayer. They'll probably charge you an extra, I don't know, 20 more bucks, 25 more bucks. And it'll end up costing about 50 bucks. Or maybe they'll charge you 30 bucks for the multiplayer, because to be honest, I think the multiplayer is a lot worth, it's worth a lot more than the actual campaign. Campaign has story, it's got a plot and all, but the multiplayer is what shines in Call of Duty. Or at least it used to, you know. I mean, I guess, what do you guys think? Like, what is your input on this? I'm telling you, the whole community right now is freaking out. I mean, I know I'm about to drop a 30 bomb here on this gameplay, but I'm freaking out, man. I am so, like, baffled. I am mind blown at the fact that we are getting a Call of Duty, such a legendary Call of Duty, and no multiplayer right off the bat. Like, talk about fucking it up, or just talk about teasing me, bro. Talk about tickling my fucking... It's gonna come, right? The multiplayer will come. It's not like they're not gonna bring it. That is not... It's just the stupidest idea to even think it'll never come, okay? And I thought about it for a second when I only heard it was only gonna be campaign. That's the first thing that came through my mind. I was like, are they really not ever gonna bring the multiplayer remastered? What? But they're gonna bring it, okay? Trust me, I am willing to bet you anything. It'll come. It's gonna come. It's just a matter of them not having it ready right now. But the fact that it's gonna come, it's gonna come. That's just a given fact. All I have to say is, I think they should have waited. I can see why they probably want to bring out the campaign and then the multiplayer, just kind of keep the hype alive for a little bit longer. Because as much as we all love MW2, it's gonna be played for about a month or two. I'm gonna play it for a lot more, believe me. I really think I am. But the majority is probably going to play it for a couple months, and then that's it, kind of starts fading away, because it's not something we've never seen. We've already seen it, even though it's going to be amazing and remastered. Like, I think it's going to fucking wait. Guess we just have to be patient. That's the only alternative we have here. I'm just going to end the video here. I really thought this was a really impactful moment in the community, and I thought you guys, as being part of this community, should know. And spit your soul out down in the comments. I'll literally be reading a lot of these comments. Thank you, guys.